What's up, guys? So as you can see by the title, Callie did pass away.
Okay.
So we did end up putting Callie to sleep April 2nd. It was an extremely sad day, and we have been very sad the days after. Things are getting a lot easier though. So yeah, if you guys didn't know, Callie got cancer, brain cancer in his brain, and we literally did a biopsy. We did everything we freaking could do. We tried to remove it, and we even did chemotherapy for a week, but like a couple days before he ended up dying. We tried everything, and basically he just wasn't looking good. He would pace around the house, his head low, his tail always tucked between his legs, drooling. He was on medication twice a day to stop the seizures. He was having seizures because he was getting brain swelling. His eyes were red. At night, he'd have to wear diapers. At night, he'd wake up and just start walking around, and we made a list of 5 different things that Callie loved to do, right? So car rides, going on walks, playing with toys, chewing bones, things like that. And the day we ended up putting him to sleep, we took him on a walk in the morning, and he didn't enjoy his walk. It was just like, his head was low, and he didn't want to walk. He just didn't want to go on a walk. He didn't want to do the things that he loved to do. So we just decided that, things looked like they kept kind of going downhill. He also was he started having seizures again, even on his medication. Mm-hmm. So after we gave him it's called CCNU, which was the chemotherapy pill we gave him. They're both trying to penetrate the central nervous system at the same time. So the chemo was making his seizure medication not work right. And he started getting seizures, and the morning that we put him to sleep, he had a seizure again, and I'm just like, today's the day, like, we have to do it. That's when we took him for a walk. And so we took him to the oncologist. It was nice because it wasn't like a busy vet. It was like peaceful.
It was the best place he could have been. She was really nice. She was helping us with the chemotherapy. She said, listen, I don't know if this is going to work, but this is a clinical study. Remember?
Callie had, she was an oncologist for 25 years, and Callie had T-cell lymphoma of the central nervous system, so in his brain. She said she's never seen that before in her life. Yeah, she was connected in a circle of a bunch of other oncologists. They would all talk in like a text message, like a group text, and she's like, I'm going to send this to them and see what they recommend. And they're like, what? Lymphoma in the brain? Like, what? Like, they never heard of it. So it just was bad.
Yeah, it was. And he was just, seeing your best friend going downhill. And it wasn't for me, yeah, it was a sad thing, but it wasn't because he was suffering, He was suffering. That's the long story short. The oncologist in the same thread kind of said the same thing. Hey, we've never seen this. There's a clinical study. We could try it, do this kind of trial and error. She told us, let's try this in 2 weeks. Come see me. If he's doing terrible, then we can talk about, putting him down or
palliative care.
Yeah, palliative
so
care.
Making them comfortable.
Just making them comfortable. And then she said, obviously, if that doesn't work, then she's out, right? She said after the palliative care, she kind of was, if he kept having seizures or if he had seizures, she was out. So she kind of was at a crossroads of, we've heard about this, never seen it in person.
So we did end up, having to do, I think we did the right thing. I don't want him to like slowly like just die in front of my eyes. He needed to go out with dignity, and we gave him that. After we did it, we were really sad, obviously, and then later that evening, because we did it earlier, around like 12 o'clock, later that evening, we talked about all the things that...
We talked about all the fun things that we've done, and all the thing about this whole situation, and this is for anyone that's going through this situation, is you have a best friend, he's a family member, he's beyond a family member for us, and you like think of this dark day and this day's gonna come in and how horrible it is, and it's horrible, believe me. But to remember the things that we've done and all the things he's done as a dog.
Callie
oh my
has
God,
done so
traveled
much in his
everywhere. I mean, has lived in so many different places. Has had a whole farm. Has had like Callie on all our entire dogs, and this is something that we talked about, and it's like a bucket list thing for all of our pets. It's like Callie's had the best life, hands down. Willie was there, but Willie was so little, he just doesn't care. Like Callie was totally different. Like Callie's like, let's go in the RV, let's go in the truck, let's go everywhere, and he wanted to go everywhere. But sometimes, a lot of places he couldn't go. But the thing is, when you remember those things and you remember that time, all the stuff you had fun, it really helps. It really helps. And I made a cool little excerpt video for after he passed away for us to watch. And it was just so funny because you sit there and you're both crying, but you're laughing because it's like, oh my God, I remember what he did. I remember he did doing that. I remember that day. Like, it just puts you back in time and reminisce of like the good times and not so focused on like the awful day that's been going on.
Yeah. Jay made a really nice video collage of all the pictures.
Yeah, so cool. In a little video excerpt that we haven't even shared with anyone. This is so.
We're going to at the end of this video, but literally in the truck we had the laptop in
Oh
seconds after we euthanized him.
Yeah, I had it ready. I was like, I have to make this. This is gonna just make things better. That way we don't we're not sitting there and it's Nicole. She's my wife and I care about it so much. I didn't want her to be sitting there and cry and vice versa. And it's just like, let's just watch this and cry together and be big weenies together. And it made us laugh. More than anything, it made us laugh.
It was good. It really puts into perspective. He did have a great life. Like Ellie's Callie's age right now. So Callie died when he was 7, and we had Callie since he was a puppy. I'm going to talk a little bit about him and his life.
Oh man, when he was a puppy, oh my God.
But Ellie's life was, she's around 6, 7. Her whole life she's done nothing. She has no training. She doesn't understand things. We're now teaching her and she's getting better. But for her life to start at 7, and for Callie's life to end at 7, but doing so much stuff that an average dog doesn't do in his lifetime.
It's very symbolic. That's huge. It's a huge symbolic message. It's like, start with Ellie. Ellie now gets a chance. Like Ellie didn't even know, when we got Ellie, she didn't even, not only was she on the youth list,
she was going to get euthanized.
But she didn't even know how to go in the house. Like that was so weird. I remember we were so nervous to introduce Callie and everybody, and it was like everything was so cohesive and fine. It was amazing, and she didn't even know how to go up the stairs, and I was just like, that broke my heart.
No, she didn't. She didn't know how to play with a ball.
Oh, man.
She had a tennis ball, and I gave her it, and she's like, just looks at it. She's like, what do I do with this?
And that to me, oh my God, guys, that to me was just like, holy God, I've never been in that situation, but there's a dog, because I've always had, my dogs as puppies, but there's a dog and it doesn't know how to play with a ball. It doesn't know how to go upstairs. It doesn't know, it doesn't know anything. And so now we're teaching it, and Ellie, it's been 6 months almost now? We're there? 6 months, 5, 6 months. She's amazing. She's getting better. She loves her pack. They all love each other. And is it sad to have Callie without the pack? For sure. But to know that Callie's in a better place, to know that Callie is doing something better and life goes on, and our pack, they're sad, but they're not generating any.
It's weird. Our dogs are Willie, Callie, and Willie, Ellie, and Franklin haven't. If anything, they act happier. Yeah. When they would see Callie just walk around with drool and just look so bad, Franklin was starting to get nervous around him. Franklin didn't know what to do because Callie had no normal dog body language anymore. It was
tail between his legs, circles.
The dogs didn't know how to do it, how to handle it, and Callie was also getting really grumpy, and he would.
Oh my God! Yeah, with the ball.
He would fight with things. Callie's whole life would share stuff. He always shared his toys. He never bit anyone. Never. Nothing ever happened.
Never.
And when he was sick, we started noticing that we were having to break them up because they would just argue, and everyone was always on edge. And Franklin started getting on edge, and it was just it was weird.
And that's the other thing too, guys. It's man, when you don't feel good and you're on all this thing just to stay alive, just to be stable. Like, I'm with it, but at the same time, when you can't do when you can't do 3 out of those 5 things, you know, geez, just help your dog out. You know, I know it's the hardest thing. It really is, especially as a family member. 7 years of our life.
So I want to take this time to but talk about Callie's life. How we got Callie, you know, things like that. So Willie was our first dog that we got. Jay and I have been together since 2010. Willie was the first dog we got, and I wanted Willie to have a friend, right? So I put an ad on Craigslist and I said, I'm looking for a small dog.
Oh my god. Chihuahua. We were looking for really.
I'm specifically a Chihuahua. And some guy replied to my ad and he said, hey, I got a small dog, but it's not going to be small forever. And a little picture of Callie sitting on a mattress, like, and Callie was so tiny, and I'm just like, I fell in love instantly. I was like, I have to have this dog, like, we have to get him. So we got him from a person that couldn't keep him anymore. He sold drugs, and I you know, shout out to him for letting us have an awesome dog. So we got Callie, and Callie's personality when he was a puppy was the most crazy dog ever. He was the hardest dog to potty train ever. He would pee all over our bed all the time, and
that was crazy. Changing sheets, changing bedding.
He would chase chickens in the woods. He would run in the woods, chase the chicken. I would have to go run in the woods and get him. He would run down the street and jump on people. Callie used to be so rambunctious. He would jump on everybody. Yeah. I don't know if Callie was taken too early from his litter, but he never knew boundaries. So, you know, it's really important for a puppy to learn manners from other puppies. And I don't think Callie got that because I swear he was like 5 weeks when we got him.
But we socialize him so much. I think just sometimes it's just personality. I just think Callie was a special part of our life to teach us different things. And
Callie taught us
a lot. Taught us
so
a lot.
much patience.
Patience was crazy.
He was hyperactive, dude. Hyperactive with everything, but he was the smartest dog you would ever meet. Like,
trick motivated.
He's so smart. He was such a smart dog. And you know, fast forward him getting older. When we'd come home, he would scrunch his face up like this and go, and he was so happy to see us. And we have so many good memories. That dog was awesome. And then his whole entire life, he had so much energy. I said, I just want him to be a farm dog. I want this dog to be living on a farm. Like, he needs to be a farm dog. And I got to give that to him. You know, around 5 years old, he started slowing down a lot more. Yeah. So he wasn't this hyperactive, crazy dog that we knew. He became a much better, easier dog to deal with. Mm-hmm. In car rides, still. Car rides with him were a nightmare, I tell you. He would run back and forth. Oh, I didn't even say the best thing. Callie was a vocal dog. He would cry. Whenever he wanted anything, he was so smart he would cry. He'd go, whoo!
Oh my god, the whole time.
For hours and hours. And he got better as he got older. But it used to, like, so imagine in the car ride, running, like hyperactive, and then crying as well. Woo, woo. We drove across country in a Camaro with him in the back seat. So yeah, Callie's been all across the United States. He's lived in Massachusetts, he's lived in Florida, he's lived in California, Northern California, Southern California. He's been to Portland, he's been to Washington. Everywhere. Like, this dog has been everywhere.
States everywhere, like
everywhere. He's been in 5-star hotels. I remember we were in an elevator, and there's a family in there with kids, and Callie never knew how to walk on a leash. She'd always have a gentle leader on, and Callie barked at the kids so loud. And we were at a 5-star hotel, and dude, those people wanted to like climb out of their skin. They were so scared.
It wasn't a 5-star; it was a very luxury hotel. It was like people getting married. I think it was. It's like a really like nice hotel. It doesn't matter. It's just
those are just like funny stories with him. Like, he taught us so much patience. And then finally, the last like 2 years we got with him, he was the best dog ever. Like, he didn't do any of the bad stuff that he used to do. Like, he was so good. He would listen. He was such a good guy. it's unfortunate that he had to go after he started acting proper.
But the thing is, again, go early, go late. This is gonna happen so much in our lives, so many times. Whether it be animals, like so many different things. It's just life, and the one thing you just have to pursue is just to keep going on and live your life every day, like it's the last. Like seriously, like every day. Because seeing that, oh my God, that was like I never would have. If you told me, if my dog's gonna be gone at 7, you know,
No
we say this all the
way.
time. It's like no way,
No way. Absolutely no way. Like, I would have been like, I would bet $1 million right now he's gonna make it past 12. Like, that was what I wanted for him, 12. But
I mean, it really is. It's so crazy to say that. Like, it really is. Like, just
he was fine one night, and the next day everything changed. Like everything. It happened so fast. It was so crazy. Like, never take your health for granted. Never take anything. Like freaking live your life, dude.
do it. So if this video should teach you one thing, it's gonna teach you to still love every minute, do things, push yourself in odd boundaries that you wouldn't with your dog, like, and just have fun, because man, like, if that's what life's all about, just having fun. You're here to have fun and to do things and to remember memories. Make as many memories as you can. Doesn't matter about anything else in life.
Doesn't matter
You
about
wanna care
money. Doesn't matter about
memories.
nothing. It's all about
Yeah.
memories and having fun and,
Like-
and living in the moment and just enjoying this. Like, you guys can't see, but if I put the camera down, we have Willie, we have Franklin, and then we have Ellie right there. That's Ellie.
it.
And like they,
And baby girl.
yeah, we have baby girl out there. They want to be with us. Like, they want to be here with us, like, constantly.
Yeah, it's a hard one, but it's a fun one. You know, well, it's not a fun one. It's a hard one, but it's a good one, because you just, again, it just makes you a better person. It really does. Everything, you know, crying for 2 hours or crying for an hour, crying for whatever time, like, it feels so
the
good.
thing that made me like feel stronger was putting a dog to sleep. You basically get to decide when they're gonna die, and making that decision to be like, all right, it's time. Like, that was the hardest thing. Like,
Yeah. Yeah.
He didn't die in his sleep. Like, we made that decision, but it's for the best. All right, guys. So here's a little montage of my little yellow angel, big yellow yee, bungalow, bunga yee, bunga baby.
Bam.
What were the other ones?
You. This is before anime was even cool. Yu Hakumishi. What's the other one? Yay.
Yee.
Yeah.
Fumbu
Yeah.
Bumbu.
Oh my God. It's
Fumbu.
so many.
Bumbu.
We have so
Bumby. So enjoy this montage. We love you. We're doing perfect. Like, don't worry about us. We're good. We got it. It made us stronger. It gives us more time to give to our other dogs.
No, it gives us more time to do things. Let's go do things now. Come on.
We're doing things. We're gonna
We're
go
done.
get a burrito.
All right, peace.
Enjoy the montage. We love you guys.
All right, guys, peace.
Try not to cry.
Yeah. Try to cry challenge.
Yeah. Try not to cry challenge 2019.
Yeah.
Bye.